Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Aman Prasad. And first, I welcome you on behalf of the Kingmakers IAS Academy. My name is S.S. Jawahar. I belong to 1984 batch of IAS Tamil Nadu Kada. I retired as a principal secretary. I've been doing this for the past almost a decade, for about, say, 10 years. And this one-on-one is always, you would have done one-on-one. But this is little unique because the idea is develop the confidence of the candidate. Because many of us are so knowledgeable, but we sometimes flunk at the time of the interview. So that's the very purpose. The first phase will be, we'll have one-on-one on your DAF, then your current affairs from your DAF and the regular current affairs. Then you will have your doubt clearance session. Whatever the doubts you have, normally in a mock, we don't get the opportunity. So in the doubt clearance session, we can have whatever doubts you have, you can get it clear. Right. And the doubt can be relating to anything, right? Then next phase will be the feedback. I'll give you the feedback, the kind of plus and minuses where the concerns are there. But I'll try to explain for making our own correction because you are all very well equipped person. You can very well do that, but still, I think that will help you, right? Where are you now? Are you in Delhi or elsewhere?
Sir, presently I am in Assam.
Assam, okay. Is it which place in Assam now?
Sir, Dibrugarh.
Dibrugarh, okay. Fine. Now, so can you give us a short introduction about you to the panel members?
Good evening, sir. Sir, myself, Aman, Prakash, Meena. I have done my schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya and completed my engineering from NSIT, Delhi. After that, sir, I got selected in Indian Railway Account Services. And for a brief period, I did the training. And after that, sir, presently I am serving in Indian Police Service in Assam.
About your parents?
Sir, my father works in Airports Authority of India. Presently, he is working in Kishangarh Airport near Ajmer as he is a director post there. Right, sir.
How about your mom?
Sir, my mother is housewife.
How are your hobbies?
Sir, I like to play chess and I like to do swimming. And sometimes in free time, I like to play badminton.
Very good. Yes. And you hail from Rajasthan, Karauli.
Yes. Yes, sir, Karauli district.
Karauli. So tell us something about Karauli district, its historical, cultural significance.
Sir, earlier the name of the district was Kalyanpuri, and so after some period of time, the name got changed to Karauli. And sir, it has a very historical temple known as Kaila Devi Temple. So it attracts tourists from Madhya Pradesh and UP from Agra and nearby region because it's a famous temple. And sir, apart from that, sir, Karauli is famous for one Jain temple also.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How about historical significance?
Sir, historically, Karauli has been ruled by Yadav rulers. So, from around 1400, 1500 period, the king was a Yadav king. And it was a part of princely states. So, Karauli was a princely state during British period. And later, sir, it got merged with the Rajasthan. So presently, earlier it was a part of Savai Madhopur district, but it got separated and become a separate district.
Right. Can you tell me what is the economic status of this district?
Sir, Karauli is mainly a mineral-based district. So it has mines related to sandstone. That's the famous stone which is used in Red Fort. So that stone is mainly from that region only. Okay. And yes, sir. And sir, mainly agricultural economy. Agriculture, yes, sir.
Okay. So when you're talking about agricultural economy, today the major request from the side of the farmers is to legalize the MSP. The government can easily legalize the MSP, but what holds up the government, do you think?
Sir, one thing, the main issue is the financial burden which it puts on the exchequer. Because, sir, already the government is providing MSP, but if it creates a legal foundation, then it will be very huge cost for the.
Yeah.
So the main reason, in my opinion, is the financial cost.
Do you have any other reasons that you can think of?
Sir, no, at presently I am not able to recall, but I will.
Yeah, you can always add. The storage can be a major problem. Conversion of paddy to rice will be a problem. Then there will be distribution will be a problem. As of now, we distribute only about 10 to 12% we procure and distribute. So it will be like again it is not coming in every month. It all comes in big bulk, right? So it will be not only financial, sometimes can make viable, but other things will be very difficult. Whether the FCI and other institutions, they have godowns to that extent. So when you answer, you please normally we'll try to answer the what you call the priority aspect. Everybody will say financial burden. If suppose your answer is going to add, immediately I can visualize big crunch on the checker. Besides, there will be an administrative problem, storage problem, and the kind of a distribution or conversion of paddy into rice. It is not that easy, right? So the government will find it very difficult.
Right.
It will have a lot of this kind of a challenges. Very good. Now, your father was an Airport Authority of India, and the UDAN scheme has been introduced by government to increase the domestic flight.
Yes, sir.
Has the scheme yielded necessary results?
Sir, initially UDAN scheme was a good success story because it provided the tickets at a very cheaper rate for the customers. So it connected the hinterland airports and the airports which were earlier not working properly. But sir, the scheme's sustainability depends on various factors, sir. Like for example, various costs are involved, sir. For example, air turbine fuel. So it is the major chunk in the overall cost of the ticket and overall financial related. So, sir, for the scheme to be viable in the long run, sir, we have to reduce the ATF cost, and sir, at the same time, sir, we have to focus on uh, uh, sir, some kind of sir, there is a need to check the prices which are increasing, and they need to be more competitive, sir.
Yes. If they are not going to be very competitive, particularly when the seasons come, they become almost double or triple.
Right.
They
Yes.
can
Right.
go beyond the reach of a common man. So
Yes, sir.
there should be some mechanism to bring on, on par with the normal days. It will be very difficult, but not double. If it is
Yes,
10,000 rupees, the price will become double, 20,000.
yeah.
Right? So that's
Yes,
the
sir,
kind of a
yes.
difficulty you'll face. Okay. Now you studied at Kendriya Vidyalaya.
Right,
How do
sir.
you find the difference between normal school and a Kendriya Vidyalaya?
Sir, normal private school or sir, no,
I can
some
only private
any
school or government school. Government you cannot
yes,
immediately compare it to KV.
sir. One thing is that in Kendriya Vidyalaya throughout India, sir, you get a basic standard of education, basic standard of teachers. It is provided, but sir, at the same time, there should be, in my opinion, there should be more focus on overall extracurricular activities and overall personality development that is lacking
Right.
in Kendriya Vidyalayas. Focus is mainly on academics, and so there is a need for better infrastructure for sports and all.
Because many of the times the collectors that happen to be the chairman of Kendriya Vidyalaya.
Yes, sir.
So I had when I was collector Madurai, I was holding the chairmanship of Kendriya Vidyalaya in two places. But I have seen they are no good than some private this thing, because as you said, I used to tell them focus on personality development rather merely on academic. But they are worried about merely the academic performance of the students.
Yes, sir.
And it's all the characters. You cannot change overnight, but they need to change. Very good. You have brought out a very good this thing, and you studied in Subhash Chandra Bose
Yes, sir.
College.
Yes, sir.
He is one of the key figures who has been often been forgotten. Can you tell me his contributions to freedom struggle movement?
Sir, one major contribution is that he provided a radical uh, tinge to the national movement when the major national freedom movement was was in the hands of leadership of Mahatma Gandhi. So Subhash Chandra provided an alternative militant way of uh, providing a freedom. So he created he not created, but he led the Indian National Army, and sir, he tried to get alliance with the countries like Germany and Japan. So, and he also led a expedition from northeastern side, from Imphal side, to liberate the country directly by.
You know,
Yes,
the
sir.
INA was under trial in 1946. Are you aware?
Yes,
No.
yes, yes,
What is
sir.
the trial? What is the trial known as?
Sir, INA trials were mainly for the three major persons' name. I'm not able to recall the names, sir. Three major officers of the army: Shahbaz Khan, Dillon, and
You can just mention. If
uh,
you don't remember the names, it's okay. You can
yes,
say some top rank leaders of INA.
yes, sir. So mainly the trials were done by the British government against the officers and the army personnel of Indian National Army who fought against the British Army.
British Army.
Yes, sir.
Perhaps had they been successful,
Yes, sir.
the India would have been changed.
Yes, sir.
We
Completely
would,
different
yeah,
story, sir.
yeah, different story. Perhaps you would have had homeopathy instead of the current medicine. Okay. Anyway, that's all part of history, right? Well,
Right, sir.
when you studied in the University of Delhi,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
you've been for a long time in Delhi, right? Almost
Yes,
from childhood. Okay.
yes,
Now, Delhi, besides its political prominence, today it is always in news for bad news,
yes,
especially
sir.
for the AIQ, hmm,
Yes, sir. Pollution.
air,
Yes, sir.
yeah, air
Yes, sir.
index quality. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh, do you think that it is merely because of the stubble burning by the neighboring district, or there are other genuine reasons? Because often that is being clouded as an important issue.
Yes, sir. Sir, there are multiple factors which are affecting the overall air quality index of Delhi. Sir, first thing is the geographical location of Delhi. Because of the geographical location, there is a kind of low pressure region which is created during the months of, especially the winter period.
Yes.
So the air gets accumulated and trapped in this period, and it is difficult for at least 3 months, 4 months to for the air to move away from this period. One is the one, sir. One of the reason is this. Then there are other reasons. For example, like the traffic, vehicular emissions are
Vehicle
major
emission.
factor. So then the neighboring industries in the Delhi NCR region and the construction works are also very important contributing factors, sir. And some brick kilns are also there, sir, which are also affect. So,
Right.
sir, overall thermal power plants are also there. So these are the issues which are aggravating the situation overall.
Do you think that we need to have at least a kind of 2 year, 3 year plan, because the smog is going to be there anyway, isn't it? So should we have some kind of 2 or 3 years plan to reduce it to the level acceptable level? It should not go up to 500, something like that.
Definitely, sir. We need to have some proper plan because this is a recurring problem every year we face in the months of October, November after Diwali that Delhi's pollution levels are reaching around AQI is around 1000. So, sir, the GRAP plan is already being implemented, but it is like a knee-jerk reaction, sir. It is not a proactive measure. So, there is a need for some proactive measures in the long run to deal with this air quality issue.
Very good. Very good. And you are interested in badminton. Who is your favorite player?
Sir, uh, I think, sir, I will say PV Sindhu is the favorite player right now. Yes, sir.
But we always find some kind of, as a player, you would have seen, there is some difficulty with her. At the last set, she loses. What is the reason, do you think? I may be wrong, you may be right, something like that. But still, what is your observation as a player?
Sir, she's a very good player with
Yeah,
she has proven herself already a lot of
yeah,
time,
yeah.
but especially, sir, in the final moments, I think there is a need for more mental grit is required, more more stability or more kind of resilience may be required, which is sometimes she lacks, which affects her performance. So I will study more. What is the reason?
Indeed, you can just, it's all a very casual question. You need not study. Just casually you can tell them. Because in my opinion, what I have seen, she takes so much of care in the first game itself. So she loses so much
Yes,
of
sir.
energy. You would see
Yes, sir.
where there are some opponents, like from China or from some elsewhere, they indeed give it up in the first stage. They make her
Yes.
to run pillar to post. They know
Yes,
how
sir.
to reduce drainer energy.
Yes,
So
sir.
in the third set, it comes, she is not having energy. It may be something else, like the strategy in the game that need to be changed so that she conserves her energy till the last this thing. Maybe this is my observation.
No,
It
no,
is
sir.
also been said by many people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Maybe. Okay, very good. You did anti-narcotics operation.
Yes, sir.
You are involved.
Yes, sir. Sir, I was posted in district Kachar district in Assam.
Okay.
So I was posted as SDPO, and sir, that is a district which is uh, sir, that is a district which is neighboring to Manipur and Mizoram. So it is a transit route of drugs from those sites. So a lot of drugs and narcotics were affecting the overall issue was created in those districts. So sir, I did various operations, and sir, I caught around drugs worth 7-8 crores of heroin. Yes, sir.
Congratulations. It's a
Thank you,
great
sir.
job. It's a great job because
Yes.
it's a nation. It is saving the nation, saving the youth
Yes,
from
sir.
falling into this bad habit. And
Yes.
in our younger days, when we were in the district, we never heard of this kind of a dope, this kind of a thing coming in. Maybe in a very
You.
small, insignificant portion. But
Yes, sir.
today, in every district in Tamil Nadu itself, we find quite a lot of meth or something else being recovered day in and day out. So
Yes, sir.
what do you think? There is a broader this thing is taking place, particularly in the northeastern sector,
Yeah.
particularly from Bangladesh and Myanmar. Is my
Sir,
assumptions right?
sir, I think the problem is global because it is not just related to drugs, but it is a kind of narco terrorism,
Yes.
and it is a kind of organized crime activity
Yes.
in which various criminal activities are related.
Yes.
So, sir, for example, the area Golden Triangle in the Myanmar Thailand region. So that is a region, sir, which is not very stable region.
Yes.
In So it has a various ungoverned spaces in which drugs are being manufactured and it is
But
transported
but
throughout the
but,
world.
but we have no control over that.
Right, sir. Right, sir. We
Only
have no
only thing is
control.
we have to seal our border. We'll have to see that they don't enter into our border.
Yes,
That
sir.
is what we can do.
Yes.
Well, tell me how you would have seen the Bangladesh having a lot of borders with our northeastern states, Mizoram,
Yes.
Manipur.
Yes, sir.
So, so how do you think? Because the days are now difficult days we are having with Bangladesh. So how do you think that the borders are becoming a problem?
Sir, from a security point of view, we need to focus more on the borders. We need to tighten the borders because a lot of threat of immigration is there, and illegal immigration and drugs and cattle smuggling and all kind of threats are there. And at that same time, sir, there is a need for discussion being held at the top level, political level, to make the ties better with the new government which is being being in force in Bangladesh.
Hmm.
So, sir, we need to work at two levels, in my opinion.
Yeah, and the government should have already completed the fencing of the borders.
Yes, sir.
And there is in an international circle, there is a complaint that India has been overly friendly with the Hasina government, and that led to this kind of a chaos.
Sir,
What is your opinion?
Sir, as far as I have studied about that, sir, because of the close relations with the Hasina government, at the same time, sir, there was a faction in Bangladesh politics which was a right wing, which was a very pro-Islamist faction. And sir, there are uh, some allegations that it is being project more funded by the US to create a kind of base in subcontinent, and Bangladesh was a place where they want to create a base, and it was denied by the Sheikh Hasina government. So to check India, sir, in subcontinent, it was a deliberate policy, and sir, that was being done by CIA and this. So that is, sir, one reason,
Yes.
in my opinion, sir.
Yeah, yeah, I fully agree with you. The
Yes, sir.
American hand is perceivable because they already kept the dummy there, and once the problem is over, they have sent him from there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And at the same time, today India, particularly India's foreign policy, most of its neighbors are not very friendly as they appear to be,
Right,
whether it
sir.
is Sri Lanka or Maldives, Bangladesh, Pakistan. Pakistan is
Right,
also that, Nepal. So should we to make some corrections in our policy, foreign policy?
sir. Uh, One of the main factor of the relations being little sore in present time is the China factor, and sir, the checkbook diplomacy of China is one factor which is attracting all the neighbors to his side. So, sir, we need to build on the soft power which India has, and sir, India needs to not project too much big brother attitude and try to build relations on the historical lines, sir, which we earlier used to have. Sir, we need to create confidence in the minds of uh, these countries. Uh, but at the same time, sir, we also need to focus that because, for example, sir, country like Maldives, which is deliberately against going against India, sir, we need to have little hardline policy also to
Yes.
show them the strength which we have.
Ultimately, no single policy as usual in the international arena, particularly in foreign policy. It's only our
Yes, sir.
own interest, nothing else. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Only our
Yes.
interest counts. At the same time, India can be kind of not only open up line with the ruling party, it can open up line with other political parties and others, political parties and other issues. So
Yes,
that
sir.
in case of a change in the guard, you also have a friend in there. So maybe that
Yes, sir.
policy, I think India can take, but at the same time, taking a tough style, like
Yes,
Jaishankar
sir.
said when he was asked by Blinken, was asking him, "Are you are sitting on the fence?"
Yes,
Then
sir.
he said, "No, I'm not sitting. We are not sitting on the fence. We are sitting on our grounds." That is a
Yes,
very
sir.
smart reply, and it also reflects when somebody was asking. He said, "What about your neighbor neighbor first policy? Did it fail?" He said, "No, our neighbor first policy is working very well. But at the same time, the countries, corresponding countries, they should also have a neighbor first policy towards India. So it is their failure."
Right, sir.
So
Right, sir.
that I can understand this is the smartness. So
Yes, sir.
smartness it is also correct. There is no point in always being, if you are being a neighbor, there is a you can live to some extent. A leverage
Yes,
can
sir.
be there, but you can't allow them to have a kind of a negative attitude and you align with China and work against the interest of India, then there cannot be a neighbor. You cannot be
Right.
treated as a good neighbor.
Right, sir. Right,
This is
sir.
what he mentioned. And you are as a
Yes.
student of history. You have taken history.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm
Yes,
being
sir.
an engineer. Happy that
Yes, sir.
you have taken history. The history, often it is said, it is written by people who have become victorious. So many
Yes, sir.
people say that there is a quite a lot of deconstruction is required in history as as per the philosophers Derrida, he said deconstruction. So said you need to do a
Okay,
quite
sir.
a lot of deconstruction to make a real history, particularly of Indian history.
Yes, sir.
What is your view?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Because we read the history written by somebody else.
yes, sir. Sir, I feel that whatever history we read from schools, in colleges, it is only one side of the view. And sir, we have seen that there is focus mostly on some particular kingdoms, some particular areas.
Yeah.
and lot of history of other regions is neglected and not focused. For example, sir, uh, various kingdoms, for example, in South India and in Odisha, Northeast, this is the history which is being neglected, and the focus is mainly on the major kingdoms. So definitely, sir, there is a need for reconstruction of the history and going back and trying to find the viewpoints of the other sides. For example, sir, the subaltern history perspective, in which the history is written from the perspective of the marginalized sections and the bottom
Yes,
sections.
yes,
Yes,
Aman.
sir. So, sir, these projects are going on, and sir, they are providing an alternative point of view, which, sir, broadens our understanding of overall
You know,
history.
in the post-modernism,
Yes, sir.
and also post-colonialism, we
Yes,
need
sir.
to give importance to the subaltern
Yes, sir.
theory. So there are a number of groups who have not been considered as human beings at all. Their
Yes, sir.
contributions are there. Their very existence in history has been forgotten. So I think the
Yes, sir.
subaltern theory is very important when we are reconstructing the history. Okay.
Right, sir.
There is a there is again a complaint when the Constitution of India is based on Western philosophies and not on Indian philosophies, Western culture
Yes,
and not on Indian culture,
yes, sir.
and it is written more by elite for their own sake, and hence it has to be rewritten totally. I'm asking some difficult questions for you because you
Yes,
are
sir.
aspiring only for IAS, so I'm
Yes, sir.
putting a little more tough questions for you.
Sir, first of all, sir, I feel that, sir, when the Constitution of India was written, it was at a period of time in history when most of the major constitution was already written in the world.
Written.
So,
Yes.
sir, some kind of reference has to be taken from some constitution.
Mm.
So these references were taken from the Constitution of America, France, and Australia and other countries.
Yes.
So, sir, I think there is no harm in taking reference from other constitution. First point, sir. Second, the origin, the constitution was uh, tweaked for the Indian conditions. For
Yeah.
example, sir, we have adopted parliamentary form of government because it was more suitable than presidential form of
Yes.
government. Sir, our concept of secularism is not the Western concept of secularism. It is pro
Listen.
it is toward promoting every religion, not just
Yes.
complete separation. So, sir, we cannot say that it is completely Western copy of Western constitution. And sir, we also provide representation to various communities, which is not there in other countries. So, sir, it is
Exactly.
according to Indian needs. And sir, at the same time, there are need for some reforms with the passage of time. Sir, we need to uh, change according to the needs of time. So it is a flexible constitution in which various amendments are being done. So the core is very good, sir, in our constitution. But at the same time, if there is any good reform, that is also accepted, sir.
Right. Because whatever I said, it is a very extreme, one-sided point of view.
Right, sir.
So to me, extreme view.
Yes, sir.
Never, in the civil service, we go for a very balanced answer. So your answer is very good. Your answer is extremely good. You can be very balanced like this in all your answers. So even if
Right, sir.
that's kind of a provocation, we can say. And our constitution, you can always say it is so malleable and it is so flexible, and it's an organic by itself. So it yields to so much of this thing. And in the case on the Bhardi case, the judiciary itself have carved out the basic structure doctrine. So there is nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, sir.
Even if you rewrite the constitution, the spirit of the constitution
Yes, sir.
cannot be lost. You
Yes, sir.
cannot again, go back to write with any other philosophy. You can say it is an Indian philosophy. You cannot write. So the basic structure doctrine is
Right, sir. Right,
given.
sir.
I think that also we
Yes.
can mention in case
Right,
we
sir.
look at
Yes.
this opportunity.
Definitely, definitely, sir.
Yeah, very well. Now, recently the Prime Minister is in Kuwait for about 2 days. So, can you tell me what is the
Yes.
importance of his visit? What could be the
Sir, first of
possible
all, this
possible
visit.
areas it can
Yes.
venture? Yeah,
Sir, first thing is that this visit has happened after around 40 years of time.
yeah,
And Kuwait was the only country in the Western Asian region which was left unvisited by, not visited by the Prime Minister. So second is that Kuwait has one of the highest uh, sovereign wealth fund. Uh, it is, I think, sir, it is around in the top 5, 6 countries which have the highest sovereign wealth funds. So, sir, it can definitely contribute for the development of our nation. And, sir, the diaspora and the oil is the main resources which we need to focus on.
Okay. Okay. Then there are,
Right.
it's Gulf countries, Gulf Council countries,
Yes,
which
sir.
plays a vital role.
Yes, sir.
Gulf countries.
Yes, sir.
India
In
is
GCC,
interested.
yes.
India wants to play a major role. Then it is also in the OPEC,
Right, sir.
one of the founding members of OPEC. So,
Yes, sir.
at any times of emergency, this country is already providing 3% of oil to us, but it can provide
Yes.
more because India is building up its strategic oil reserve from 3 months to
Yes, sir.
6 months, from 6 months to 9 months. So it has been
Right, sir.
established. Because once you grow, you need to have a reserve for about 12 months. So there are countries
Right,
which
sir.
are running like US for 2 years, 3 years. So such a big
Right, sir.
country, it can't afford. But at least this is very important. Again, besides our diaspora, as I said, and we already have our 20% of the population Indian, and they want diplomatically and also culturally we can connect to them. And
Right,
it
sir.
is a
Right.
major mediator in the area.
Mediator, yes,
Very,
sir.
yeah, it's a major mediator. So such a major mediator, joins
Yes, sir.
hands with India. It goes well with the ideologies because India wants peace everywhere. So it will
Yes,
be
sir.
easy for them. And also
Yes.
India wants to promote education there through IITs, opening IITs, and they are
Okay, sir.
opening up this kind of IITs and IIMs.
Yes, sir.
Indian, and of course, there is a defense is a major area they wanted to develop. It will be
Yes, sir.
always good, it is on the Persian Gulf. The friend
Yes, sir.
there, a dependent friend is good because it's on the Persian Gulf. Whatever you said is right. I just added something more
Yes, sir.
so that you can
Yes, sir.
always think about that.
Yes,
And
sir.
the ICBM is in the news recently
Sorry,
because
sir.
of
Can you
ICBM,
ICBM? Okay. Yes, sir.
intercontinental ballistic missile, in news recently because of it struck one of the places in Russia and Ukraine.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Ukraine.
Sir, one of the news I read was that Pakistan
No,
has
yeah. That
start.
is the next.
Uh,
Yeah. That is the next
IC-1
one.
ballistic missile, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they are developed.
And
They are developed. Yeah. My question is that they are not.
yes,
Pakistan has developed a ballistic missile, but one particular country is startled by this Pakistan's activities.
sir. I am not aware about that, sir.
I
I have
think
not read about it.
it is USA.
USA. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
in the USA because USA has all along been very friendly with Pakistan. Whenever we
Yes,
said
sir.
Pakistan, it's been sending what do you call? It has become a backyard of terrorism and exporting terrorism and terrorists from there. In
Yes, sir.
USA did not, heed to our advice, but only when the Twin Tower attack was there, they understood that Pakistan is encouraging terrorism. Now
Yes,
they
sir.
are developing a ballistic missile with 5,000 kilometers
Kilometers. Yes, sir.
kilometers range, which
Yes, sir.
which they think 5,000 miles, which they think it's likely to affect. They can target US also.
USA. Yes, sir.
So are US any US friendly countries? So it has
Friendly
become
country.
now become they are taking little negative view about Pakistan. So that's why the
Yes.
politics about that. Can
Right,
you
sir.
differentiate between a guided missile and a ballistic missile?
Yes, sir. So in a ballistic missile, sir, the missile goes upwards to in atmosphere, and
Yes.
it is not completely guided by some engine. It is only initially it is ignited, and after that, sir, it follows a ballist trajectory, and
A parabolic trajectory.
parabolic trajectory. Yes, sir, and it falls on the target.
Yeah.
But sir, in a guided missile, it is guided
But
throughout
you
its.
can't say it falls on its own, depending
Yes,
upon
sir.
gravity.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
you
Huh.
target it may not even reach the target.
Yes, sir. And sir, in a guided missile, it is completely throughout its trajectory. It is guided by the engine and sir, or whatever it is connected, but it is a guided throughout its trajectory.
Very good.
Sir, like cruise missile, yes, sir.
Right, cruise missile, right? Cruise missile.
Yes, sir.
And the cruise missile, they, travel at a, lower level. So
Low level,
the
yes, sir.
radars cannot predict them. You cannot identify them quickly.
Yes, sir.
Whereas the parabolic ones can
Yes,
be
sir.
easily found out. And when the
Yes.
speed is much faster because they are going horizontally very fast.
Yes,
The
sir.
guided missile. So they go
Yes.
fast and they know what is the target. The result will be there. So if you have a what do you call the nuclear warhead, then the kind of a danger that can
Yes,
take
sir.
place with a ballistic missile. And today, even without
Yes, sir.
this ballistic missile, I think in a short range, Ukraine has found out another easy method to attack a country, just like the W2 attack.
Uh,
They are using
just like
drones.
sir, WTO attack. Drones, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
WTC.
WTC attack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They are now using drones. You have
Yes,
seen
sir.
yesterday for a Australian newspaper.
Yes, sir.
They attacked. They are using drones. Even Elon Musk was telling that countries should not hereafter waste their money on army aeroplanes. Instead, they should go only for drones, so that you can reduce your losses of human being and the property.
Okay,
Sometimes
sir.
all these guys, the very intelligent guys, they give a lot of clues as to how the world should not go further. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And it's called HAFT, HAFT. The program.
HAFT.
HAFT.
Yes.
HAFT means target.
Target, yes, sir.
HAFT means target. And this Gaganyaan mission, India is depending on GSLV or PSLV. Why?
Mark. Yes, sir. Sir, we are on GSLV. We are focusing Mark 3 for Gaganyaan, as far as I know, sir. And sir, because of its yes, sir. Sir, because of the we need to have, there is a requirement for huge lifting capacity, the huge weight which can be lifted only by Mark 3. So sir, Gaganyaan will have various modules like space astronaut sir module and various different things, sir, that they are under trials, sir. Trials are going on for various modules, but so sir, Mark 3 will be there for them.
So how about the why they should why they are going for a cryogenic engine?
Sir, cryogenic engine provides less amount of weight, which can be by the use of
So that payload can be
fuel.
higher. It can carry more
Yes, sir. Payload
because its
can
weight
be
will
higher.
be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This
Yes, sir.
cryogenic is locally
And
we did it, or it was a gift from Russia.
no, sir, we developed our own cryogenic engine. Yes,
There
sir.
was an agreement, but it was not fulfilled.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
US came in between, but luckily our people, they were capable of developing the cryogenic on their own.
Yes, sir.
And we'll go little to economics. We
Yes,
are talking so much about fiscal consolidation.
yes, sir.
So much of this thing is being talked about. Even RBI has been mentioning all the states, they should go for fiscal consolidation at the earliest.
Yes,
FRBM Act, right? More than 3% is not allowed. Because of pandemic, we breached that line. And today,
yes,
in
sir.
order to bring in fiscal consolidation, what are your suggestions to the states and the center?
Sir, the unnecessary expenditures, for example, sir, first of all, there is a need to limit the uh, expenditure on the revenue side, which are not creating
Did you
any
say
assets.
limit or rationalize?
Sir, rationalize is the right word.
I always
Yes,
giving
sir.
keyword. Keyword is
Yes,
not
sir.
one key, but rationalize.
Rationalize, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir, we need to rationalize the revenue expenditure side,
Good.
revenue account, and we need to focus on building long-term capital assets which are generating more revenue.
Very good.
And sir, we need to reduce the freebies and the sir which are only populist measures and not creating any long-term assets. So, sir, that is one way. And uh, sir, the unnecessary loans are being taken in which the burden is passed on to future generations.
Yes.
Sir, that
That's called,
needs to
that need to
be
be
reduced.
prudence in the matter of, taking debts or loans, and also
Yes,
in
sir.
the debt management.
Yes,
Hmm? Debt management.
yes, sir.
And
Right,
also
sir.
there is there should be what you call rationalization with regard to the states should adopt centrally sponsored schemes. They take up number of
Yes,
centrally
sir. Yes,
sponsored schemes simply because some part of money is coming from the center. Because these are the
yes,
things
sir. Yes,
pointed
sir.
out by the RBI in the report. Maybe you will not have time to go through them. That's why, just when
Yes,
we are
sir.
discussing, I'm passing on some
Yes,
knowledge to you. It will be
yes, sir.
useful. Very good.
Yes, sir.
And they think there is a GST issue relating to the payment of compensation cess.
Yes, sir. Sir,
That again,
actually, yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes.
yes, please go ahead. They are
Sir,
again reopening that. What will be
yes,
your
sir.
view on that?
Sir, when the GST bill was being finalized and being passed, because of the losses which the states were going to face, so there was a compensation cess being added so that the states can be compensated for a period of 5 years. Uh, Sir, I think for a 5 years period.
Yeah, exactly right. You're right.
Uh, and sir, but due to COVID, the compensation period got affected, and the compensation was not paid in COVID period. So the states are demanding that they need to be paid compensation for further
2 more
extension
years.
of that period. So the issue is this, uh, s- sir.
So who has to decide this issue?
Sir, GST Council will decide
Because
the
it's a
what needs to
constitutional
be
body.
done.
It's a
Yes, sir.
constitutional body. What is the
Yes,
percentage
sir.
of, because it consists of both the states and the center, right? And what
Yes,
is the
sir.
percentage of votes are required to pass any decision in the GST Council?
Sir, three-fourths votes are required. 75%, as far
Yes,
as I know.
absolutely,
Yes, sir.
absolutely right. Because here, why we are giving such thing
Yes,
is
sir.
immediately our tendency will be say 50%.
Yes, sir.
Like because
Yes,
that's
sir.
what normally we apply our mind mechanically. Like your
Yes, sir.
exactly point of view is 75%. Very clear.
Yes.
That's a good enough. Right? And in Indian scenario we see winnability is an important factor that guides the elections to choose the candidate.
Yes, sir.
Can we change? Can we change this system? Winnability depends on money. Winnability depends on caste. Winnability depends on religion.
Yes,
But
sir.
not about the character, not about the efficiency, education. So how to
Sir,
change that scenario?
sir, the political parties, they need to win elections. So the focus will be to give tickets to candidates who have better chances of winning. But sir, this is leading to criminalization of politics and other issues. So sir, we need to reduce the chances of criminals entering into politics. So sir, there is a need to focus on more conviction, faster conviction, and some kind of fast track courts can be provided so
We
that
we also have a lot of criminals in our own bureaucracy. Okay,
yes, sir.
you will come across more in life.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please go ahead.
So sir, ideally, this is what various committees have recommended and various studies have been conducted, which are saying that more and more criminals, like sir, or in 18th Lok Sabha, around 40%, if I am not wrong, sir, 40% of the members have some kind of criminal cases against them. But sir, uh, we the only way is, sir, like for example, sir, in the Lily Thomas case, it led to barring the candidates whenever they kind of some conviction is being given to them, so they cannot fight election for six years and all. So sir, these kind of hard and stringent laws need to be built so that the criminals are not allowed to enter and more educated people are allowed to enter, sir.
Do you think that
Yes, sir.
National Election Fund to fund
Yes,
political
sir.
parties or fund individuals to contest has been thought about sometimes